Some days we liken the internet security world to that of an arms race between good and evil, but sometimes it is more like just a simple adaptation. Since many security appliances use URL filtering to determine if a destination is a threat and should be blocked, one adaptation that has been used in the past has been to obfuscate that URL to make it look like something different than what would be blocked. So an address that looks different but goes to the same place. It would be like using latitude and longitude to pinpoint a location on Earth rather than a street address. And it would take you to the same place, but with a different description. And that is how we get to this first story today, where a DDoS malware attempts to evade a web filter. And it uses hexadecimal notation addresses. And by the way, it's not limited to using hexadecimal. Every single IP address can be converted to a decimal numeric system as well. So, as you might expect, with a zero trust solution, this trick is stopped with just proper egress control. And also, we've now seen that the largest distributed denial of service attack is leveraging a zero-day vulnerability in HTTP 2. Now, 60% of the world's web traffic runs over this protocol, which can now be weaponized in this malicious way to bring down a website or service with very little effort on the attacker's part. So this could be plaguing us for years, as it will ultimately require every single web server in existence to be patched. And Microsoft has over 110 patches across their ecosystem released this past week. And for those with managed updates, this time is a good example of when you'll get the most value. And we now have confirmation from Caesars that a ransom was paid. And so, alas, the criminals won here. But the trending globally is in the right direction, where on a percentage basis, fewer ransom incidents are actually paid. And in our last story, Signal posted on Twitter that they find no evidence that suggests a zero-day vulnerability is real, and we're just very glad that Signal takes these security reports seriously. And did you know, in California, the Delete Act bill was signed, and we can only hope that this will spread elsewhere in the world. It's a big win for personal privacy. Thanks for watching. See you again next week.